Boundary Energy, USAID, Power Hive, Shell Foundation, and Metis will be investing above 20 billion yuans into renewable captive energy that will power the cable landing station and our metro fiber infrastructure.
At Cross Boundary, we focus on providing Africa's businesses with cheaper, cleaner, reliable power. And we're doing the same for Zood Labs, which is in Sierra Leone, and they have an incredible vision to bring the country to the forefront of the digital age. With that solution, we are going to be providing them entirely with off-grid power consisting of solar and battery energy storage systems.
This is the beginning of our journey in connecting millions of smiles and building smarter communities.
You are watching AYV Television.
Good evening. This is Primetime News on AYV Television and Radio. I am Olanka Olukolia. Let's start with tonight's headlines.
President Bio off to Ghana to attend the one-day extraordinary summit of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State. National Secretary General of the People's Democratic Party says they are now at 95% in reconciling the party.
95% complete for reconcile the party. We know that through reconciliation, the party will make an headway in 2023.
Chairperson of the National Cooperative Credit Union Association Sierra Leone calls for review of the 1997 Cooperative Act.
Still having the 1977 Cooperative Act and 1978 rule.
Now for the full news.
President Dr. Julius Maada Bio is in Accra, Ghana, to attend the one-day extraordinary summit of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government under the distinguished chairmanship of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who is the President of the Republic of Ghana. Speaking during the open session, the chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, President Akufo-Addo, thanked his colleagues for honoring his invitation and for the prompt actions they had taken since the occurrence of the political situation in Guinea. He also informed his colleagues that the extraordinary session will be receiving the report of the high-level ECOWAS mission to Guinea, which will form the basis of the deliberation of the closed-door session by the heads of state and government. We hope that this extraordinary summit will help provide durable solution to the crisis, President Akufo-Addo stated. The expected intervention of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio during the closed-door session will be very crucial, not only as one of the closest neighbors of Guinea, but also as a former military head of state who transitioned Sierra Leone from military rule to democratic rule in the late 1990s. The president was accompanied to Accra by Sierra Leone's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Professor David J. Francis, according to State House Communications Unit. Nectar of Sierra Leone Bulk Terminal has, in a well-attended ceremony, handed over the newly constructed Kanike Police Post to the community stakeholders and senior authorities of the Sierra Leone Police Force. This, according to Guy Wilkes, who is the director of Nectar Group, is part of the responsibilities to make Kanike a safe and secured place for its residents. Ransford Mediga has more.
This police station, when we, as a visitor, when I come here, it's safe place, and the police have a very difficult job. So anything we can do to assist you guys to make your lives a little bit easier, then I think for NSPT this is a good project. And my friend the Chief at the end of the table there, he has been on my back for many, many years about this project. So it is here. You have your police station, and I hope that it will be here for many years to come. So thank you, and thank you for your support to us. Kleintown is our community. We are here to support.
That was the director of Nectar Group, Guy Wills, appreciating the efforts and role played by community people to set up this particular police post, and promised the police and community people that they will continue to support the community. Inspector General of Police Ambrose Sovula thanked NSBT for playing their own part in developing the community, as this for them will go a very long way in achieving sanity in that part of the country.
I want to appreciate the chiefs them, the honorable in the constituency, the chairman for board of this organization, and the CEO of the organization, because it's very difficult for people to do police police good. But as you don't do them, I expect others to follow, because my dream is somebody in this community say one by one new Okada for this police station, so that they would run, will quick visit the police encampment. I challenge them with that, because we get a lot of institutions and business places, and they appeal to the chief for making us support me policemen there, for they will able to look after them, negative customer them, we can able to talk to them, we change them. But if they not change will change them.
Minister of Internal Affairs, who officially commissioned the police post, encouraged the community people to work hand in hand with the police. He encouraged all to be law-abiding and work for the progress and development of that community.
SBT is seen to be doing these things. The chairman has said the responsibility is aligned with government policy, and we see it being implemented by this building. Now we're going to house this building with policemen and women. And when I was talking about the foundation, when I was talking about the parable, about the strong wind, about the house of foundations, is the policemen and women in here who are going to house here. Those are the people who have the foundation. Those are the people who have been taught with all the things that they know. They've been trained to work with the community, to do police work, to know who is a criminal, to know who's a good person, and to do it all with integrity.
And for Louis Metzger, AYV News in Freetown.
The National Secretary General for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Ben Kamara, has said that they are now at 95% in reconciling the party to better prepare for the 2023 national elections. He stated that PDP has unanimously appointed Alimami Bangura to succeed Arnold Smith, the former leader of the party, who passed away on 3rd June this year. Salifu Chano Kamara reports.
According to National Secretary General for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Ben Kamara, the party was in serious in-house conflict towards the 2018 elections, but the reconciliation drive has succeeded in bringing stability to the party once again. He added that, with the success in uniting the current leadership, the party is set to make serious impact in the 2023 election, which he says would be more than the impact they made in the 1996 national election.
Now 95% complete for reconcile the party. We know that through reconciliation, the party will make an headway in 2023 elections, and that we have actually done. On the 3rd of June 2021, we lost the national leader of the party, whose name is Mr. Arnold A. Smith. He died on the 3rd of June 2021, and on the 28th of August 2021, the party appoints a leader to succeed him, who is Mr. Alimami Bangura.
Alhaji Ben Kamara further said that PDP is committed to fulfilling the 30% quota condition for women in governance.
Also, a woman to be his deputy, Madam Annie Williams Ni Bangura. And we do that deliberately because women are crying for 30% quota in politics. And that is why we appoint a woman to be the deputy to Mr. Almami Bangura. And also the chairperson of Northwest region is a woman, Aissatou Conte. That need to show the woman that we are ready to fulfill that condition that they are crying for the 30% quota.
The National Secretary General for the PDP confirmed that the party leadership is now working together and that Almami Bangura, who has been unanimously appointed to lead the party, is a brother to the late Temu Bangura, founding father of PDP Sobe. Salifu Cherna Kamara, AYV News in Freetown.
The chairperson of the National Cooperative Credit Union Association Sierra Leone, Lilian Songo, has called for the review and improvement of the 1997 Cooperative Act and the 1978 rule, which she noted have become outdated and is not applicable to the current trend. She made this call during a stakeholders workshop held at the Sierra Palms Hotel in Freetown. Ronaldo Morovia has more on the story.
The National Cooperatives Credit Union Association Sierra Leone was established in 2013 as the apex body for credit unions in the country with the aim of addressing the challenge of financial inclusion in the country. The organization has also been working to develop credit unions across the country while improving access to affordable, reliable financial services. With these strides, the visibility of the association has been a challenge. The reason for the stakeholders workshop to provide insight of the importance of the association.
Sierra Leone is still having the 1977 Cooperative Act and 1978 rule, which are too old to move with the present trend of regulating credit unions. NACWA and its partners appreciate the efforts of your ministry and team in ensuring that cooperative policy has been adopted at cabinet level.
The National Cooperatives Credit Union Association has over the years been supported by the Irish League of Credit Union Foundation to enhance access to finance across the country. General Manager of the foundation underscores the importance of the credit union to the country's development.
You find in Sierra Leone, our saving culture is very, very low. Bank of Sierra Leone will tell you that more than 80% of Sierra Leoneans don't have bank account. So the credit union, we are led by the objectives of saving. It teaches people how to save their limited money. We know people always say that their income is small, but we believe that small drops of water can make a mighty world.
While commending the work of the association, the Deputy Minister of Trade, Reverend Abraham Cisse Jones, assured the association of government commitments to creating the enabling environment.
And so I'm happy to inform you that the government is serious about this. And recently the Cabinet has approved the cooperative policy. And we're working hard as the next step to review the 1977 Cooperative Act and the regulation as well. The government of the Republic of Sierra Leone is dedicated to see the growth and the development of credit union. Model serves people at the grassroots level who are always undeserved by formal financial sector. And so the credit union provides that access. It makes it easier for our people to relate to the banking sector.
With over 10,000 membership across the country, the union has over 1.6 billion shares, 1.6 billion loan shares, 7 billion savings, and loan outstanding of 8 billion loans. Ronald Jumorovia, AYV News, Freetown.
The Strategic Communications Unit at State House continues to support community radios around the country. The support is to boost radio stations with working equipment and mobility. Falaba, Lunsa, Potloko, Mile 91, Tonkolili, and Moyamba districts are part of those who have benefited. Lucian Kulanda reports.
As member of the Strategic Communications Unit at State House, Joseph Magai, in his interview with AYV, said the provision was made based on the need assessment from the stations.
Most of them said they need motorbikes. Some people said we need generators. And so, based on what they need after the need assessment was done, what they requested for is what we are giving them. But again, in the presentation, they've already clearly stated that they want the other support that we give to other radio stations. They want to benefit from them. So we are going to relay the information to our superiors, and we'll see how we can come in big to give them that similar support. Because we believe in the one people, one country ideology, and we are going to ensure that every corner of this country benefits from the gesture that the president is giving to community radio stations.
Among the stations that benefited, Radio Modka in Moyamba, 94.9 FM, station manager Alpha Laluba expressed gratitude for the support.
This bike is more than ever important because we have 14 chiefdoms in Moyamba district. And we not only sit at the district headquarters town where the radio is being situated and just put out our news. So this bike is not going to serve as a yardstick, as a means to reach out to other deplorable community, other disadvantaged people, that when we reach there, we will bring their story, and the duty bearers, when they listen, they will not be moved.
Hassan Y. Koroma is the station manager of Radio Bafts in My 91. In his statement, said community radios are key players and so pleaded for other stations to be considered in this support.
Strategic Communication Office to see how best they can really expand the support to other community radio, because this is just, I think, is a pilot project to see how best we can really make a good use of the facility being supported.
The idea of supporting stations is laudable, and the beneficiaries are grateful to the government for this support. Lucian Kulanda, AYV News.
One of the aspirants for the position of Deputy National Chairman in the Sierra Leone People's Party, Alhaji Alpha Mohamed Kalon, has said if he is voted for during the party's National Delegate Conference, he will transform the lives of ordinary party members across the board. He made this commitment at the Kamakwe Town Hall, Karina District, during his tour in the northwestern region of Sierra Leone, where party delegates and stakeholders pledged their support for him. Albert George Sharif has more.
According to Alhaji Alpha Mohamed Kalon, one of the aspirants for the position of Deputy National Chairman in the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP, some of the values the founding fathers of the party laid were to maintain peace and respect for the party stakeholders. During his statement at the Kamakwe Town Hall, Karina District, he pledged to unify the party and support youth and women's empowerment if elected.
I come to talk to Una and become 1 year now on 2 things. The first, I forgot to tell Una say, don't support me for my aspiration, because Bishop one going for being the Deputy National Chairman. I want that leadership day because of several reasons. The way I see the party they go, and the way things they be in the country, and to get the oldest party in West Africa, it doesn't go like, it doesn't go down well with the people. We want to make sure we correct it in the day. Then we make sure the party will cherish most in the SLPP. Don't take the responsibility of the people. You go around, right the body, right, for stop dying. We will bring the account, develop the community. The one that when they follow, when they come, they do very well with the family. Then they tell themselves that I can't come, they don't come. You know, they do very well. You see, this time we plan for long, we try to develop the usage. the woman they try for development. You know, they try for establishing a something where woman they said, if you don't get a job set, you don't have a microcredit.
Alhaji Alpha Mohamed Kalon also visited Kambia district and donated 125 plastic rubber chairs, 2 42 inches smart plasma TV, and a PA system worth over 15 million leones. He assured party stakeholders that he will refurbish the party offices in the region. Albert George Sheriff, AYV Freetown.
This is Primetime News on AYV Television and Radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.
Been looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Dala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission, TEC, and a National Commission for Technical, Vocational, Other Academic Awards, NCTVA. We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience. We have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, student hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian College offers many more amenities for our students to help make learning a good experience. For more information, contact us on these numbers: 079-630-407 or 099-140-208. If you want to succeed, Canadian College will exceed your expectations. Canadian College of Modern Technology, a place where career begins.
Welcome back. I am Olanka Ulukolia and this is AYV's Primetime News. Let's take more stories. Members of the Sierra Leone Free Education Project have had an engagement with community stakeholders in the southern region on grievance response mechanism. Now, this is to enable community members to fully participate, identify and solve problems within the project meant to transform education. George Philip Jambawa reports from Bo City, where the event took place.
Focusing resources on equity and excellence, abbreviated as Free Education Project, forms a segment of government-free quality education. The Free Education Project gives opportunity to communities to own and protect development in their various communities by addressing environmental, social, and other emerging issues not unconnected to the project implementations. Thus, the training of these stakeholders in southern region in grievance response mechanism is to enable them train other community members and form grievance redress committees.
Waiting this particular GRM day about, now forget the people empower for say yes, we not get right for ask the government questions. We not get right for ask the project questions. For CSA at the end of the day, because now the taxpayer and I get for pay the money. So for CSA, waiting they don't talk say they will do, then do them in the right way. If person gets anything where they monitor, where he feels say na projects and bring and come to them, make it get some side where you go for later complain day, make it get people them or a system where we're able for listen and address that and complaining before it escalates to other levels.
The committee constitutes people from different disciplines such as youth leaders, local chiefs, environmental, gender and police officers.
As the gender debt officer, if any gender issue come up, now me the handler directly. Now all as a committee they settle about, we go be the team lead for ensure say we're able to address that issue. Being that I'm in your area than the way Asabi, you understand? Where issues of environment come up, the environmental officer, then the environment man, we're instantly able for take the lead as a committee. We all work with them, able for address them.
Well, it's very important, especially to read the girl then. It is stop early child marriage, teenage pregnancy, early school leaver, sex for grade, sexual harassment.
This project involves the community at every strata of implementation to ensure community ownership and continuity. George Philip Jambawai, AYV, Bo.
Ahead of the 3-day convention of the All People's Congress Party in Makeni, supporters have started welcoming respective aspirants for the flag-bearer position. One of such contenders being welcomed is Dr. Richard Conte, whose campaign slogan is the Unifier. Augusta Ethel Ture filed in this report.
This is the description of the arrival of one of the flag-bearer contenders of the APC party in Makeni. Exuberant mood, honking of car horns, jubilation and chanting of party slogans were common attributes of this welcome ahead of the 3-day convention in Makeni. Dr. Richard Conte, whose slogan is Unifier, expressed his impression on this colorful welcome.
In the first place, that came to me as a big surprise, because I never planned it. Since I was only coming to Makeni to come and rest today and wait for the program to start tomorrow. So the reception was a big surprise to me. But nonetheless, I think it was very welcome. I think it was good that my people in Makeni town does it fit to welcome me to Makeni and to this special convention where we in the APC are going to adopt a new democratic constitution that will usher in a new era of democracy, good governance reforms in our party.
The party during this 3-day convention would adopt a new constitution. So how important would this document be? Dr. Richard Conte again.
Very important because it will get rid of the selection clause. In the 1995 Constitution, flag bearers were selected. In the new revised Constitution, when adopted, it will allow for election, which would mean that they are taking power back to the people.
Exuberant supporters were caught up.
Everybody they come out for shout for the Dr. Richard Conte. But tell you say, it don't work for the party. And one unique thing about her, all this campaign where they campaign so, not so for aspiration, now for the party be the campaign. They don't even start the campaign yet. Today we open the Sierra Leone and Isaac. And today we open APC stalwarts and the grassroots Isaac say, Dr. Richard Conte not still show. Dr. Richard Conte is going to be a flag bearer.
We see and say, we indeed nine for campaign for you. We the youth them. So that make really we there for them, and indeed we there for them for sure. Good. I hope everybody feels good with Richard Conte, a Kawana Makeni.
We need to lead the way they could deliver. We need to not go there under this operation. Don't they suffer?
100 women from 5 chiefdoms in the Bensi Chiefdom, Kono District, have been trained by Fambul Talk to be Peace Mother ambassadors to resolve disputes as we approach the multi-tier elections come 2023. The project is being funded by the UNDP and the government of Sierra Leone under the Human Sector Program. Dwight Neal reports from Kono District.
As women play a vital role in the restoration of peace and democracy in
Restless Development, a youth-led organization, is implementing an empowerment project for over 700 beneficiaries in the Koinodugu district. The project is on literacy, numeracy, and life skills, which is targeting adolescent girls who have dropped out of school. Augusta Ethel Ture reports.
Restless Development, as a youth-led organization, is providing various forms of empowerment schemes for respective category of young people. For adolescent girls in Koinodugu and other districts, the organization is implementing literacy, numeracy, and life skills training. To know more about this project, Mohamed Kalon, Program Coordinator, Restless Development in Koinodugu District, explains.
And we are working with adolescents. There are people that that never went to school or dropped out of school, and those are the people that we are working with in this community. For Koinodugu, I'm working with 741 adolescent girls, and these adolescent girls, we have been working with them for the past 9 months, and at the end of the day, we are like teaching them basic literacy and numeracy, that is basic maths, and how they should know how to read and write, simple English, and we are also like teaching them life skills. These life skills has to do with so that they will be able to cope with the community stress. We decided to provide for them 300,000 each, and we gave them some empowerment package, which are, we gave them solar light, we gave them rubber bucket, we gave them cash box, and we gave them lapa for them in this community.
As local governments cannot do it all in terms of delivering social services in communities, therefore, partnership is key in reaching out communities. This is according to Augustine Amara, Chief Administrator, Koinodugu District.
Council, we are responsible for both infrastructure and human development. And in the process, we cannot do everything at once. What we do, we look up to partners, development partners that will come to our aid. And Restless Development is one of the organizations that decided to come and assist us in the area of improving on the livelihood of adolescent girls.
Yaya Jabi from Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education speaks on the timeliness of the project.
It's one of the deprived community wherein we have a lot of school dropouts in this community because of what? This is one of the chiefdom wherein gold mining is going on, right? So for them to help some of these school dropouts, I think this is very, very good initiative.
Yaya Sise is one of the beneficiaries.
I feel fine because first time I've been the suffer. But from where I start this land here, I don't know now. Waiting at the bad thing, I don't know now. Waiting not to the bad thing. So I don't know that either. I don't glad it today.
For AYV Primetime News in Koinodugu District, I am Augusta Etel-Tuye reporting.
And now in sport, Sierra Leone female cricket team defeated Cameroon by 6 wickets on the final match in the ongoing ICC Women's 2020 World Cup Africa Cricket qualifying tournament in Gaborone, Botswana. The Ladies Patriots lost 3 straight matches to Nigeria, Namibia and Uganda, which prevented them to qualify to the semis of the competition. Ransford McLean has more.
Coming from 3 straight defeats against Nigeria, Namibia and Uganda in the ongoing ICC Women's T20 World Cup Africa qualifying tournament in Botswana, the Ladies Patriots were determined on their last match to win by 6 wickets against Cameroon. The Cameroonians are described as debutants in the tournament, and Sierra Leone took advantage of the opportunity by winning the match through a very good runs they made on the match itself. Technical Director of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association, Gabriel Anthony, speaks on their initial match they lost against Namibia and what they need to correct as a team.
To be very honest, those pitches that we are playing at in Botswana is quite different from what we used to play with, when we are at home. And I believe these are new experience to some of the players. To be very honest, in a competition, nobody is too big, nobody is too small. A competition is a competition. I was able to reach at the ground this morning because we are having our match today, say 12 or 2 o'clock Botswana time, which is 12 o'clock to Sierra Leone time. And when I was on the ground, I saw what's transpired between these two teams.
The 21-man delegation comprises of 14 players and 7 officials will depart Botswana for Freetown on Thursday and will arrive on Friday, the 17th of September this year. Ransford McLean, AYV Sports, Freetown.
Sierra Leone has dropped 2 places from 106 to 108 positions in the latest Coca-Cola FIFA Men's World Ranking. This came following the nation's qualification to the Africa Cup of Nations tournament in Cameroon. A sports reporter, Michael John Fofana, has more.
The men's FIFA World Ranking is a ranking system for men's national team in association football. Point system is used, with points being awarded based on the results of all FIFA-recognized full international matches. However, after a long period testing and analyzing, the best way to calculate the FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking, a new model took effect in August 2018. After progressing to the Africa Cup of Nations tournament in Cameroon, Yaoundé next year, Sierra Leone has dropped 2 places from 106 to 108. Michael John Fofana, AYV Sports in Freetown.
Well, that's all for Primetime News tonight. For more stories, visit our website on www.ayvnews.com. If you have any comments on the news, please send an email to info@ayvnews.com. I am Olanka Ulkolia. Thanks for watching and listening.
You're watching AYV Television.